Federal and local law enforcement agents were prepared for a confrontation on Molokai today, but there was no blockade of a tour boat that had been turned away once before. The arrival of the cruise vessel drew a crowd of about 100 people. And as KITV4's Catherine Cruz tells us, there were tense moments.
An hour and a half before and after the American Safari cruise vessel pulled into port, Coast Guard and state law enforcement officers were on the water, while county police, state sheriffs, and other federal agents were on shore.
Molokai doesn't want you here!
The crowd of protesters demonstrated on the docks. The state had reached a compromise with community leaders that there would not be a blockade on the water, but some say the high security plan still backfired.
Most of the protest today was not really against the cruise ship people. It was against the strong-arming tactics from the governor. Way too heavy-handed, way waste of taxpayers' money. It's almost like ridiculous.
They're upset with the large presence here. I think if they were in our shoes, they would recognize that we have to make sure that we have enough personnel on hand to assure that law and order occurs, as well as making sure that everybody is safe.
A community grassroots group organized to help protect the island's resources and who had been negotiating with the state said it was not part of today's protest, but
we're a small island. Our protesters have not been violent and they have not been threatening, and so this was very excessive in our opinion.
The group expects to keep negotiating with the state over future visits by other tour groups.
We want to have control over the kinds of unchecked growth that has happened on all of the other islands.
One passenger we talked to who declined to go on camera said he wasn't too bothered by the protest, but crew members said they felt bad.
I was surprised and kind of sad to be welcomed to an island like that.
The Coast Guard, which brought in crews from California to help enforce the law, was glad the community abided by the deal to not get in the water.
We're going to have our team stay overnight, and they will assist with the departure in the morning. And then we'll be evaluating with our state partners whether we need to enforce the zone in the future.
There's no telling what will happen the next time the Safari Explorer pulls into port. The friendly isle, not so friendly this time. On Molokai, Catherine Cruz, KITV4 News.